Good game. Good day, humans. Poetic Dustbin here, back in the arena for another setup gameplay, and we are featuring one of my favorite colors, black. We are going all in black. This is a mono black standard deck featuring Sheoldred and some of the cards in a Brothers War. Before I dive in to the deck build, here's some beautiful, funky, demonic words for all you humans, monsters, and demons out there. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support this channel. Comment down below for any suggestions on how to improve this deck or suggest a build you want me to feature. And we're back. And now, to the deck build. Like I always do, I subdivide my deck into columns, which is really, I only have a few columns. So you can easily understand how the deck build is. So here, the first column, we have our creatures. We have our draw cards, or library and hand manipulation. And we have here our control cards where we interact with the creature or the opponent itself, and our land cards. Okay, so what do we have? For our creatures, we have 3 copies of Evolved Sleeper. The the creature, one to cast 1/1 that grows into up to 4/4 or more. Depends on how you pay it. It's an early killer. And we have, of course, another pumpable creature. Shadow Shade. Shades are usually pumpables. We goes way back from the 4th ed to 5th ed up to now. It's always been categorized as a pumpable creature. So we have Mystery Shadow to cast 2/2. It's a shade, and whenever you pay colorless mana, you get to add +1/+1. But the thing is, it's not a counter. It just lasts until end of turn. That's it. But you can actually pump it anytime you want to. Just in case an opponent would like to deal 2 damage to that, you can just pay 1 mana so it gets up to 3/3. Dig. And of course, we have the most famous Tenacious Underdog. The guy with the blitz, you pay 4, you pay 2 life, then you can also, you may cast this from your graveyard using its blitz ability. This one, of course. And we have a new one from Brothers War. We have a Gix Yawgmoth Praetor. It's a 3/3 creature that whenever it deals combat to one of your opponents, you may pay 1 life. If you do, they draw a card. Okay. And it has an ability to you pay 4 mana. You discard X cards and exile the top X card of target opponent's library. You may play lands and cast spell from among cards exiled this way without paying their mana cost. Really awesome. That's why it's a mythic card. But of course, you got to have 7 mana for that, right? And of course, we have the most famous Sheoldred the Apocalypse. You know this creature, the legendary Phyrexian Praetor, the 4/5 Death Touch. But it's not all about the power and its Death Touch ability. The one that really interests people and actually pisses off the opponent is its ability that whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life, and whenever the opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life. Right. And we have a new Brothers War card here. It's an artifact card that has a prototype ability, but you need to have black mana for that. So it's a 7 to cast 7/5 Menace Lifelink ward that you pay. The ward payment is when you have to pay life equal to Phyrexian Fleshgorger's power. So when you actually cast it using the 7 mana casting cost, an opponent has to pay 7 life to target this creature. But of course, the prototype ability, you only get to pay 3 mana. That's 2 black and 1 colorless mana, and you get to cast it for 3T. It still gains the Menace Lifelink and Ward ability. It's just a prototype. You know what I mean? Okay. So for our next column, we have the draw and library manipulation. Reckoner's Bargain. Why this? Because it's only 2 to cast. It's an instant, and It's also a good way of getting the most out of your creature. That when an opponent targets a creature, you can actually cast this one. You just sacrifice a creature or the artifact. You gain life equal to the sacrifice permanent mana value. Let's just say you have Tenacious Underdog and they get to target it. You can actually use this card and sacrifice Tenacious Underdog, and you gain 2 life. Then you get to draw 2 cards, right? And of course, one of the VIPs we have here, the Reckoner Bankbuster, the artifact vehicle that oh, you have to crew this with. It has a crew 3 ability. Okay, they have to pay 2 colors mana, tap it, and you get to remove a charge counter from Reckoner Bankbuster and draw a card. And it doesn't have any more charge counter. You get to produce a 1/1 colorless pilot creature token that can pilot a vehicle with power 2 or greater. Usually just uses for draw card. Of course, you also use it to, to attack. When you have at least Tenacious Underdog on board, you can attack with this one. And of course, for our removals, we have tons of removals here. It's actually a market of removals. We have 2 cut downs, 3 go for the throat, 4 Infernal Grasp, and 1 Grixis Command. This is an interesting card because it's actually a very powerful card from a black. You get to choose 2, 5 to cast, sorcery, choose 2, put 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 counters up to 1 creature. It gains life break until end of turn. Or you may choose destroy each creature with power 2 or less, some kind of a sweeper. Return up to 2 cards, 2 creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Or you can also choose each opponent to sacrifice a creature with the highest power among creatures they control. And of course, 4 copies of Invoke Despair. Mono black is never mono black without Invoke Despair, especially in standards. Target opponent sacrifice a creature. If they can't, they lose 2 life and you draw a card. Then repeat this process for an enchantment and a planeswalker. And we have, during the early days when I still play paper magic card, this is one of my favorite card when I play mono black deck. So this is corrupt. Corrupt deals damage to any target equal to the number of swamps you control. You gain life equal to the damage dealt this way. And for lands, we have 23 basic land swamp. And, don't want to bore you with this one. Let's get it on with the fucking game. Now. Game 1, boys. Game 1. Here we go. And I go first. Awesome. Look at that. The good thing about using a mono color deck is that you're never gonna have at least a big problems in producing mana. We're gonna keep this one. Let's put down the swamp. Let's get it on with the Tenacious Underdog. Of course, they're gonna kill that unless they're Boros. Oh. Ooh, look at that. Killed. Let's do this with a shadow. Alright, go. Should I kill him? Nah. Let him be. Hey, look at that. Oh, good. So let's see if it's gonna kill it. He has to choose between the Fleshgorger. Oh my god. No block. This is life link. Yeah. Awesome. Go. End time, boys. Okay. Is this haste? Okay. Oh, you look at that. This is Menace. Dennis the Menace. Good game. Good game. Next game, please. That's against Mono Red, of course. Yeah. Let's get it on with the game. Yep. This is a good one. Oh, come on. Mirror deck? Really? Really? What? It's a vampire deck, obviously. Hmm. Okay. Uh, 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 that's oh, that's one mistake. I didn't read it. Oh, there we go. Oh, come on. Don't tell me you're not gonna give me a fucking... Wow, really awesome. Of course, you need to destroy that. Just have to pay. Ooh, exploit. Where'd you go? I don't need you.
A fight? And you think you can win?
Yeah. Next game, please. That's mono black against mono black. Get on. All right, we're up against Soft. I go first. I have two lands, but I have go for the throat, so it's okay. look at that. Lands are coming. Here we go. Let's wait for the day that you're gonna cast something like Thunder Magic. That's what I've been going for. Let's see. Lightning Strike.